dancer, prancer, prancer. She like my flavor like I'm Fanta. Don't fuck with cancer. Crossover like the answer. She tryna hold me for the ransom. No AI, nice try. Hit you with the bye-bye. No tie-ties. Living life like I supersize my fries. My. Feel like Johnny on the vibe. And the blunt tastes like apple pie. When I get finished, I might have her for the side. No, I ain't finished. Feel like Popeye with the spinach. Yeah, I'm about to replenish. Yeah, we gonna hit the Guinness. Cause we smoking till we choke. Whatever for your ball. Cause I'm higher than the pole vault. Yeah, you know.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Lungs like a blowfish, puffing on that old shit. Off honeycombs and concentrates, it's kinda hard to concentrate. Resin on my rap, got my fingers feeling sticky. Beam me up, Scotty, to the moon in a jiffy. Gas in my system, got this crown shocker vibing. That stanky danky, put them down, and Keisha call my silent. Reefer got me reeking like my bongos burning roaches. Sport the fragrance like cologne, let the aroma be my mouthpiece. Floating past the clouds, I'm just posted where the angels be. Peace be my frequency, and frequently I'm known to be. At it like a mathematic, must have it like cabbage. So I practice what I preach, and I lead by example. Let my life be the sample. You should be a demo. Focused on this paper while I'm touching on my mental. Super Saiyan level up and I ain't talking bezel up. Keisha in my lungs got me moving like the wind flow.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Santa. She's a dancer, prancer, prancer. She like my flavor like I'm Fanta. Don't fuck with cancer. Crossover like the answer. She tryna hold me for the ransom. No AI, nice try. Hit you with the bye-bye. No tie-ties. Living life like I supersize my fries. My. Feel like Johnny on the vibe. And the blunt tastes like apple pie. When I get finished, I might have her for the side. No, I ain't finished. Feel like Popeye with the spinach. Yeah, I'm about to replenish. Yeah, we gonna hit the Guinness. Cause we smoking till we choke. Whatever for your ball. Cause I'm higher than the pole vault. Yeah, you know.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Lungs like a blowfish, puffing on that old shit. Off honeycombs and concentrates, it's kinda hard to concentrate. Resin on my rap, got my fingers feeling sticky. Beam me up, Scotty, to the moon in a jiffy. Gas in my system, got this crown shocker vibing. That stanky danky, put them down, and Keisha call my silent. Reefer got me reeking like my bongos burning roaches. Sport the fragrance like cologne, let the aroma be my mouthpiece. Floating past the clouds, I'm just posted with it.
What up? What up? We are in this thing. Let's get this popping real quick for the one time. Get some things situated. Welcome to the show. We are here live. Find that cord real quick. I'll plug that in real fast. I don't know what I was thinking. But we appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. HMS Network in the house. Welcome to the Vault. We are here live like Johnny 5 and enjoying ourselves today. Today's topic, we got a good one to talk about. Let me just trace that real quick and put that in there. We got a topic to talk about today. Today is going to be a crazy topic. Let me get Freshmayne Gouda's mic up and loud real fast. Seen in the beginning. Hope everybody a great, wonderful day as this pops into place. There you go, Gouda. Say something real quick, Gouda.
Yes, sir. Oh, boy.
Okay, he's in there. Perfect. We are in the game. Yeah, like I said, today is another successful show. I speak it already into existence only because we're going to be talking about something that people love to talk about. The getting it in. You see Freshmayne Gouda over here skiing.
The slopes on that ass, boy.
Freshmayne Gouda over here skiing in it. Okay, all right. But we gonna try not to ski too much in it. But today's topic today that we're talking about is why are we afraid of sex?
You scared that poontang, boy?
Don't be scared of the thing. Now, I'm just playing. Now, it's deeper than just the actual aspect of just talking about sex, period. But we're just talking about why people are so afraid when it comes to sex, period. The taboos. When you talk about religions, when you talk about just stuck up people, it's all levels. They have an issue with this thing called sex since the very, very beginning.
They don't like that.
They love it so much, but they hate it. They love to hate it and they hate to love it. You know what I mean?
Something wrong with a little bump and grind.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, but I'm obviously we got some people out here in the world that see something wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. But before we go in all the way, let me go ahead and introduce our panel to get together all together. We are the Royal Flush crew, so let me give some applause real quick. We got the wonderful Apollonia in the house. Appreciate you always. Got her. And then we also have Love Always. And these are two, lack of a better word, amazing people, especially on this topip. Sexual surgeons. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna say sexual. That's Apollonia. That's box number 1. I'm just playing.
Oh God! Who the doctor is? That's
Dr. Apollonia is going to definitely open up our mind when it comes to this particular topic today. I didn't mean to let the cat out the bag, but yeah, she's a surgeon.
Goodness.
Like if you need to hit the spot right, she's gonna be like, "Did you tap his ankle? Did you tap his ankle? That's why he ain't come." No, I'm just joking. Let me stop. I'm just playing.
Talk about a steady hand, huh? Say her hand don't be shaking at all, brother.
She a surgeon. Her hand don't move. Niggas like,
Lord have mercy.
Boy, you better watch it. When you got surgeons out there, boy. When you got surgeons out there, you might be in trouble.
Don't know personally. No.
I don't know personally, but I'm just saying. You could tell. You don't have to know it personally to know a surgeon is good at what they do.
So we're gonna start calling her Dr. Alpha.
Dr. Alpha Snatch is a better name for her. I'm just gonna say.
Doctor, I mean, yeah. I made a new name. Okay. Doctor Apollonia. Alpha Snatch.
Oh.
Bone.
What was the last part?
You call me Dr. Bone.
Dr. Bone?
Dr. Bones.
Dr. Bone. Dr. Valentine Bone.
Valentine Bones? That's the love bone. She got the love bones?
That's Dr. Valentine.
I don't be good.
He said, that's Dr. Valentine bones. You better watch out with a name that long, boy. You about to get snatched up. I'm telling you, she's a surgeon. The name had to be that long to express who she is. But anyways.
I'll come in peace.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
I come in peace.
Okay, she comes in peace. Or you gonna come in pieces. All right, anyways, let me go ahead and get this started. All right, so obviously Dr. Alpha is not afraid of when we speaking about sex, when we talk about sex. We want to break the taboo, though. We do want to break the taboo of sex, because if you keep the taboo up, then you're not able to see the beauty of what sex truly is. I know it's always a topic that people just be like, I don't know what it is. I guess the ones that are super duper confident talk a little bit too much about it or might not say nothing. And then you got the other ones on the opposite end that either dread it and run from it and will set up every principle and every way to block you from being able to have that in any type of way. So we got to break it down and see what it is. When it comes to the chakras, like we've seen on a couple of other shows that we had, some previous shows, y'all check it out. We've talked about the different places of your body. There's different chakra points that allow energy to be able to go out or in. So to be able to deny something of a certain type of energy at certain times, you can be doing more harm for yourself than actually helping yourself. But also, we know about retention and stuff like that. Freshmayne Gouda definitely knows what's up. He was showing me some stuff in books and all that about how to be able to hold retention and not actually bust, quote unquote, for lack of better words. When you hold that in, it allows your chi, your energy, and certain things as well to build up. So it is good to not be having sex all the time. We got you. But we cannot deny what happens when you do get it on. So let's break that down, just if you didn't have an idea. Freshmayne Gouda.
Yes, sir.
Do you see something wrong with a little bump and grind?
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, man.
Nothing wrong at all with a little bit
But you must be careful who you bumping and grinding with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got to watch it. You can't just be bumping and grinding with everybody in the streets.
Man, you got to make sure that your magic wand or magic box, you know what I'm saying, is not just open to every individual. You know what I mean? Because that's a magic thing there.
That's a magic thing. And I agree with Freshmayne Gouda, what he's saying. It's the truth. You do have magic, especially us being men. It's funny that you said wand. You just can't help but to just see the magic stick, I guess, mentally. But yeah, we have a wand. And since it is something in a sense that, I was to say, externally sends out energy, but that's just, you know what I mean. Since it sends out energy itself, it is like a wand in a sense.
Like a radio.
And we create something out of nothing. Gouda's stupid. He says it's like a radio. But yeah.
It's radiating, boy.
Oh, radiating. Sending that antenna out. Send that energy out. But anyways, yeah, but just not going too much in, but because of how our bodies are created and how our bodies are formed, we're meant to be able to send things out when it comes to energy, send things out, whether it's from something that's nothing into somethingness, into an actual woman, which is meant to receive that particular.
Randy Monster?
Yeah, she's supposed to catch it. When she catches it, then that energy and that stuff, you already know. You guys been to school before. You either create a baby, you can create energy. It's a whole bunch of things that happen when men and a woman get together sexually. When other, that's another whole story in itself. When other individuals get together sexually too, other things happen as well. But when you say key and lock type of vibe, key and lock, it does what it's supposed to do. Opens up, then it opens a whole nother world. Before I dive in too much, let's go ahead and dive onto the panel real quick while Gouda sips on his tea for shiggity. Apollonia, how do you feel, Apollonia, when it comes to this topic that we're talking about? Why do you feel that people are so afraid when it comes to the topic sex or talking about sex? Excuse me.
Babe. Hi, Gouda.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing beautiful.
Okay, anyway. Because when people combine, they combine spiritually. And whether you want to tap into someone's spiritual side, you are going to do it when you have sex. Whatever this person has been through, that's going to become a part of you spiritually when you have sex with them. I think people are afraid because they're afraid for that emotional tie to another person.
Yeah.
But everybody's different.
Yeah.
Some people can have sex and not have any type of emotional ties. But one thing about it, there's always going to be that spiritual tie
Oh yeah.
because that's what it is.
Yeah, you can't escape the
You
spiritual
know.
side when it comes to it, especially once those fluids actually connect. It's like genetic wise,
Oh yeah.
you start to blend. You start to blend and become one in that sense at that particular moment. And what's funny is the actual term from back in the day. I don't know if it's Hebrew. I'm trying to remember, but the actual term for marriage was actually sex. We switched it to marriage once paperwork and all that stuff got involved. But if you guys had sex, then y'all was married. That's how it was back in the day. Y'all ain't touch each other until it was like that was my person. You know what I mean? Or that was the person that I wanted to spend my time with. So yeah, so it's crazy to think about that every person that you've had sex with, you low key have married. Yikes. But anyways,
I wanted a lot of wives anyway, so
hey, Gouda, I said Gouda like a lot of wives. He want a couple of them, a couple little thing or two. You know, I don't mind. But I'm just saying, that's a lot of wives. Ooh boy,
Oh, Lord.
that's some Solomon. That's,
boy.
yeah, I'm just playing. But yeah. So when it comes to just thinking about it though, so it just kind of makes us think about it a little bit more. Like Apollonia was talking about, this is probably one of the reasons why people kind of do slow down when it comes to it. Not only because of the financial thing. Now, another thing, let's talk about this. I think one of the reasons why people are afraid is because of children.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately, when it comes to having a kid or something like that, the first thing you're thinking about is not even the encounter of the person. Sometimes you might forget it, but not even the encounter with the person. You're thinking about bringing another person into this world. So you just skip past the love, you skip past the energy, emotions. You just like, hold on. I'm afraid. I don't want to do it because of the kids. And that was one of my number one things. And what's funny is I was so afraid of having a kid, like before marriage type of vibes back in the day, that I end up still having a kid before marriage. It was funny. So scared of it, so afraid of it, avoiding it, not having sex with people, doing certain stuff, fell into a situation, was like, felt a little easy, felt a little easier than normal. And yeah, bada bing, bada boom. So it's kind of one of those things that when you want to plan it and you try to set it up, set the certain obstacles, even if, when you're afraid of certain things, it still brings it into existence.
Yeah, the universe gonna test you out.
Yeah. It's going to make sure that it's going to show you like the worst thing that you would have thought of. It was crazy. It was the worst fear that I had. And that's the reason why I have freaking kids today. It's been off of, and I ain't gonna say they're mistakes or accidents, but it's been not something that's not purposely planned, which is deep in itself. But yeah, let's go ease on down. So love always. I wanted to ask you the same question. What do you feel personally? Why people are afraid, are holding themselves back sometimes? A person that might hold themselves back where it comes to sex or the sex topic. Why do you feel people do that?
I can't necessarily speak on everybody else, but for me, it's three things. It's the spirituality of the situation, the spiritual alchemy, like I was talking about. It's also STDs, sexually transmitted disease,
Yeah.
and STIs, sexually transmitted infection. I'm
Yikes.
serious about my mental and physical. So I like to make sure my partner is aligned with me properly, even if they're not a forever partner. I just need a certain kind of alignment before I can alchemize that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I feel like when she said alchemizing and all that, you're not lying. When you're blending in, it's so many things that are happening at the same exact time when you actually are connecting with someone. Excuse me. There's one level, and this is going to be deep. There's one level with a condom. When you actually have a condom, there is still some separation there. There's more of an energetic type of thing. It's more tantric, if anything, when you're having sex, even though the feeling is happening and all that thing. But because of the liquids and certain things and skin and certain things is not connecting, it's on a low level, it is. But it's the fact that it's not connecting on a certain level, you kind of get past it a little bit. But once it is raw, I know this is horrible, raw dog and all up in there, y'all won. At that particular time, those, like I said, not to say it's saliva, Jesus, the juices are certain things of that nature. I'm trying to go all the way in, Gouda. But those particular things that actually combine in that particular moment, it is like combustions going down. I'm not going to even go in on a science level inwardly. And what's crazy is when we have sex as men, our hearts actually stop for a quick second. So you bringing life in here, your heart stopping for a quick second. Your heart stopping at the same time, which is deep. When it says two things can't occupy the same space at the same time, you literally have to check out for like 2 seconds just in order for something to. Ooh, that was deep right there. We can get on that a little bit later. But it's like two things can't occupy the same space at the same time. So in that moment, life, you have to stop life just so to come on in.
And I forgot in what movie they said they call it the little death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a death.
And I can understand that because you basically die right quick till you give life to something else.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying?
And
boom, you back.
And it's super quick though, but it's like it's super fast. I got to check to see if that happens for women, but I know for sure that it happens for men, and that's why they say when men have like not strokes but heart attacks and stuff, sometimes it's not good for them to have sex to a certain degree because their heart gonna stop. Your heart can't afford to skip a beat right now, bruh.
Then they gonna have to check his heart rate before you stroke.
Before you have to make sure it's right.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Slow down, baby. Slow down. We're gonna have to do this slow. You can't even get too happy sometimes. You might get a little too happy. Man. Okay, so Apollonia. All right, so what would you say before we get ready to go into a quick little break? We had a little video for you guys and some commercials real fast. I was gonna say so we talked about pretty much why people have like a rough taboo about it. What are some of the, let's just kind of flip it real fast before we go all the way into this side. What are some of the positives when it comes to actually having sex with a person? I know, like I said, we talked about why people are afraid of it, but what are some of the positives of actually having sex besides just the physical feeling?
It relieves tension. It relieves stress. It helps with anxiety. It helps with depression.
You're not lying on that. Get depressed, have some sex. That sounds like a t-shirt. Get depressed, have some sex. Get depressed, have some sex.
Get depressed, have some sex.
Get depressed, you better have some sex. Now this way. Get depressed, you better have some sex. If you don't know, you better start stroking.
Incredible. Oh my God.
I'm just playing.
Just the incredible feeling that you feel like you deserve to have that feeling.
Yeah.
So what that boy said, I deserve.
You deserve to,
Baby,
you deserve to get that up out of it. Gouda.
Yes, I do deserve it, boy.
You deserve to get all of that out of it.
Whoa.
I stand in agreement with that right now.
Get it all out of you. Let's stand in the gap for everybody that deserves to get it out of them.
So you got to Gouda.
You ever
So
seen
you need
one
to
of them
get some of that out,
Gogurts?
baby.
You ever seen one of them Gogurts? I need to get all about it.
I know somebody that can help.
Oh Lord, she know a person.
I know somebody that can help you.
Oh Lord, help us. All right, before we Apollonia jumps on and finishes humping Freshmayne Gouda's leg, we're gonna get ready to go to a commercial. You might want to wipe your jeans off real quick. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break real fast so we can go ahead and continue to talk about why people are afraid of sex. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. HMS Network in the building.
I ain't scared of no ghost.
Don't be scared of no ghost. And if you got some Gogurt, it might be a good time to go get some.
You might get your soul snatched from it.
You better watch it. You better watch. Y'all see her red light special. Y'all see it. Look, she got that love in her eyes. You better stop. All right, we about to go to commercial, y'all. We love y'all. One sec.
Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like an 808. Like Tony T, start my morning great. No hesitate, no hesitate. Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like it's Ricky Lake. I'm feeling straight today. I'm feeling straight today. Like Tony T. Now I'm feeling great.
Wake and roll and light it up. Beam me up like Scotty and them. Upper on my destination. Cushion to my pilot bit. Descended some power. Yeah, these concentrates make flowers lift. Hop up on my rocket ship. All aboard the rocket shift. Watch my rocket lift, no drifting. Go fight these clouds. Swear I'm high as a bird. When I step on the scene, boy, fly as the verb. Fly is the verb. Yeah, I'm pressure for sure. Like the ganja I smoke. Inhale this Keisha like oxygen. Lead them toxins for time and then push your mind to its maximum. Accomplish task after task and then we just execute excellence. Not sweating or dreading them. Not sweating or dreading them. Just execute excellence.
Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like an 808. Like Tony T, start my morning great. No hesitate, no hesitate. Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like it's Ricky Lake. I'm feeling straight today. I'm feeling straight today. Like Tony T, now I'm feeling great. I feel like I'm Snoop today, big time Flavor Flav. Wanna kick it, King K, you can throw it my way. Blunt going around the scene, yeah, I'm looking real mean. You can call me Mr. T, cause I got my green. Yeah, bumble with the beat, know it's got that sticky, icky, roll another blunt. Oh my God, she don't want none. Roll another blunt, more than greenery. We don't want no others, just us three. It's feeling so sticky, it's feeling so stinky, it's getting all on me. She feeling so picky, no tobacco leaves. I pity the fool who smoking like you higher than stool. On the greenery like it's pool. Flower, it's time to pull. Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like an 808. Like Tony T, start my morning great. No hesitate, no hesitate. Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like it's Ricky Lake. I'm feeling straight today. I'm feeling straight today. Like Tony T, now I'm feeling great.
Oh yeah, oh yes sir, oh boy. I'm not Freshmayne Gouda, but I feel like I got a lot of Gouda in my pocket. We thank y'all for tuning in. My goodness, what a smoker mixtape can be like. Yeah, roll another one, put that shit up.
We're back. Appreciate the room. Appreciate everybody that is tuning in the BIGO world. If you're tuning in on there, it's HMS Media. You can see that in the upper left corner on the screen over that way. If you do want to be able to connect with us on the personal level, that's our personal office doors, our virtual office doors are open Monday through Friday. We even do a little bit of Sundays. If I say 8 o'clock in the morning to 5, we just do like 8 to 5. You know how we do it. Keep it alive. But appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. If you're just tuning in now, we are talking about why are people afraid of sex? Why are people when it comes to church, boy? You better go to church. Now, maybe most of them people in church don't even. No, it's fine. I ain't gonna say that. But let's talk about that since you just said that. When it comes to certain things, Gouda, now we did talk about some key principles that really didn't have anything to do with religion, but we said our own reasons of why you shouldn't be able to connect or should connect with people. Now, I want to just know, like, just talking in general, why do you think most religions have it against sex? Like, if you're not married, and when I say married, I mean the actual paperwork marriage with a ring type of thing, like how they say it has to be. If you are not doing that in their mind, and they know you getting the skins, they're thinking you a sin. They're thinking it's a sin.
It's because of the power of
You
the
shacking.
pussy.
Oh Lord, Apollonia, he said for the power. It's because of the power of the pussy. He just said for the power of the pussy.
It's because of the power of the pussy and the power of the penis.
Amen.
And the penis, the pussy and the penis.
The penis.
He said the penis.
More power to it.
It is must be power in it. So what? They don't want the power.
You gotta give it the. Otherwise, you ain't got. There you go. That penis got power.
Oh, that's Lord. Pussy guy, but it do.
But
man, so
they do that to scare you because once you get a taste of that,
yeah,
they no longer can control you as easy. You know what I'm saying? They can't when you just trapped and you thinking this is the only way. See, when you get that thing, sometimes it mess up your mind. It make you make decisions that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, drift a little bit.
Decision could be dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
And you like, you know what? I'm finna stroke that. I don't even give a fuck. I'm just gonna do this.
It could cause a kidnapping.
You know what I'm saying?
It
So,
can cause one.
I mean, it's for your own good in a sense. It's for the weak, more or less. You know what I'm saying? To control the weak and give them less distractions on the path of the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Because you want to think about the Lord. You don't want to think about the puss, the pussy.
No, and that penis.
And the penis.
Think about that.
May I interject?
Yes, go ahead.
May I interject?
Go ahead.
Yes, you do want to think about it.
I mean, but see, there you go. There you go. See, now you're no longer thinking about the word of the Lord. I mean, you might.
We talking about why they don't want you to think about it.
See, we're gonna get side. They want you in that book. They want you.
I'm
on
just
the
telling
tithes
you, you need it to live. You need.
I mean, I know this.
Well, we got.
Let's hear what she said.
You preaching to the choir over here.
We can resuscitate you.
Oh Lord, bring him back to life. Lazarus.
Oh Jesus.
Back from the dead looking.
They did say that something about even when you're dead, when you're gone, they can still ejaculate you and take some stuff from you.
He was giving you signals, boy. When he get, let me stop it now.
Yo, Lord, Lazarus, come forth, Lazarus.
Let me stop it.
Necrophilia. Necrophilia.
Yes.
I mean, is it necrophilia if your boy die and then come back?
I know. What is it if you die?
It's
an in-between state.
I'm talking about the body. I'm talking about the body, though.
You talking about the body. Oh, Lord.
I said, you die. When you die, I'm going to get it one more time.
Ooh, I'm going to tell you a trick if you didn't know.
What?
If you get that first round out the way.
Yeah. Okay.
If you get that first round out the way, ladies, and bring them back to life, I promise you, it'll be one of your best nights of your life, ladies. Thank Gouda later, man. But don't tell your nigga I told you that one.
Get the sponge.
Get the sponge, boy. Get that nigga.
He's never lied. I don't know why we're going into this because, again, yes, we're talking about sex. Can't be afraid about it. But once you get the first out the way, you normally do have a lot of more time to play.
If you bring that boy back to life, see, that's the key.
You got to bring him back to life.
You got to bring him
back. He really ain't dead. He really ain't dead.
He playing possum on that ass, boy. He wants you to get real close and intimate. He's going to pop back up on that ass. Ooh, I got you.
All right, let's go back here. All right, so with You Love Always, we kind of talked lightly about just the spiritual aspect. All of us kind of talked about that particular part. We talked about the physical as well. What do you know when it comes about just the magic aspect of sex? When it comes to magic, what can you give us on that? The magic aspect of sex.
Well, I like to use the word alchemy because sex is a creative energy. It comes from the sacral chakra, just like any art does. It's an expression of passion and creation, not only of babies, but just anything. Like, I know that one of the highest forms of manifestation that you can do with your partner is to participate in the act of sex. If you and your partner have a goal, I bet you if you participate in some meditation together and use sex as a meditation, that orgasm, that burst of energy is going to bring whatever you're trying to manifest 10 times faster than just talking about it.
Yeah, I agree. I've been telling people that for a long time when it says it's something that is actually happening in those moments when we are connecting. Your body even feels a certain type of way. It starts to relax. You start to be in your true state. And like I said, it's a pocket that's right in there, right before orgasm, right at that point to where it's a space of like You're on top of the mountains, on top of the world. You can have anything in the world in that moment. Nothing else in life matters. You know what I mean? It's just a energy that's right in that space, and right in that space, like Love always was saying, if you set the intentions, if you put the focus in, if you guys are on one accord in that space, then yes, it is a firework that actually happens once you guys are orgasm. Once you orgasm, and you're visualizing while you're orgasm. So the orgasm comes, you're visualizing the thing, like if it's a house, a beach, or you guys getting back together, whatever. And that particular time, that's what you're visualizing while the orgasm is happening. So when you're in that happiest space of that bliss, then it's you're kind of drawing that actual situation towards you, which is deep. And so, yeah, that's funny that she said that, because it's really true. It is magic when it comes to that. That's why I was saying you do have to choose wisely, because you got one person that, like I said before, can be rowing this way, you're rowing this way, and now you're going in circles. That's why y'all both confused. You know what I mean? And so we have to be able to know what direction we're going, what we're doing, what we up to. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, because we're making magic. we creating out here in the streets, you know? Yeah, yeah, going the same thing with you, Gouda, especially with the world that you came from. How have you seen, like, just kind of going back into the topic, how have you seen people accept sex or be afraid of it? Like, what are some of those situations that you've seen? Or you just naming just like a couple of them? You know, were people more afraid of it or more accepting to it?
In my line of work, then people more, like the people in the business aren't afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? They're more knowledgeable about it. You know what I'm saying? Like they know more about it because they're not afraid of it. They're able to research it to learn more about it. You know what I'm saying? Open doors, discover what's a myth, what's not. You know, and pretty much they use it as a power. They understand the power that it holds and the value that it holds. You know what I'm saying? So again, in that world, though, it seems like everybody's just, you know what I'm saying, partying with everybody. It's not that way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've ever approached somebody in that type of life and tried to get some free sex or tried to get some sex from them, you probably ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it's not that way. It's a perception that really isn't so. You know what I mean?
Good point. Yeah, so you thinking people running out in the streets just connecting with whoever they can? Nah, probably not. The average person does have standards. That just not anybody just come in.
Jump in this thing.
Exactly. The average person does, and that's why they normally try to use like alcohol or drugs or stuff like that to try to loosen the person's barriers or their thing, to weaken them, to make them, okay, this time I'll say yeah.
You know, your standards is a little down. You're ready to put down your requirements for the night. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and just take that opportunity to go and get into the flesh, you know?
Yeah. And that's why I feel like, you know, it's just, I feel like maybe a lot of the situations of the people that we see that are crazed or obsessed with sex, we see their actions and the things that they will do for it. And I think that makes a lot of people afraid of it in a sense. So instead of you're supposed to be really, you know, you can really be passionate about having sex or be very, very passionate in connecting with the person. But when that person takes that passion, it goes from one point to extreme, too much extreme, to where they got to have it at every single moment, every single thing. Fuck it, I can't have it with you, I'm going to have it with this person. Fuck it, I can't have it with them. It's just now you're going just everywhere you can to finally try to obtain that. Then I feel like the actions of that person normally ends up on some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? That person then raped somebody, or that person then had sex and had a kid, didn't even care about it. Another person, you know, just goes through those things. So I feel like, you know, when we don't have this thing under subjection, meaning your body, meaning your mind, and certain things like that, something that's supposed to be beautiful, something that's blissful, something that's supposed to be there for you, can be misconstrued, or it can be not used in the proper context. Because I feel like we were just saying with the prayers, you can come together all the time on some stuff then and say, hey, let's go ahead and create this. Let's make this happen. Without allowing any mental thoughts to prevent you or to stop you from doing the act. Like you said, because they're afraid of the painish and the pushish. The pushish. Nah, but the power that dwells in that, because we are able to connect to each other before we get to a church, before we get to a book. We're able to connect directly to each other and go into that same realm, that realm of the spirit, that realm of that bliss and those other things. But deep, super deep combo. Alpha, are you still there, Miss
Yes,
Snatch? Okay.
I'm still here.
Yes, appreciate
I'm
you.
still here.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, she out there giving out diamonds out in the street. Lord, that's all right. She just dropped it like it's lukewarm. Appreciate you, fam. So yeah, so when it comes to
Oh,
these different things, you all right, Alpha? You all right? Don't get snatched up. Look, we on live television. Don't get snatched up. Jesus. All right. I was gonna ask you this. So, when it comes to this, so what would you recommend to someone, like with the last scenario that I was saying? What do you recommend to someone that is low key, can be obsessed or be no, let's not say obsessed. Let's say afraid. Someone that is afraid to have sex, but is kind of coming and transitioning into a new phase of their life where they're kind of more open, or maybe have a partner or a husband or a wife, whatever the scenario is. What's the suggestion that you can be able to give to that person so they can start letting down guards a little more and not be as afraid to move in that act of sex? Doctor.
learn
Dr.
about
Snatch.
yourself. Learn about yourself. Know yourself. Know what you like, what you don't like, what you're willing to do. Don't put yourself in bad situations. Be with somebody that you feel comfortably connecting with spiritually.
Good advice. Super good advice.
Surround yourself with good people. You know, get some sanctified dick. Is that wrong? Saying that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Is that
Nothing wrong with
Ain't
why the
nothing
dick
wrong
can't be
with that.
get some
sanctified.
sanctified dick?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying?
She said,
That
My show is blessed out there, boy.
I know mine
don't
is
let your
sanctified
pleasure
shit.
palate be penetrated. Your pleasure palate penetrated by a demon,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I hear you on that. That's
or
another.
you become demonic.
Yeah, that's the fastest
An
way to
STDs.
incubus
receive it
demon
too.
Pussy be possessed.
are real. STDs as well. Unwanted children as well. Spiritually combined and make a soul. Is that what you want?
No,
Man,
Gouda said your pussy be possessed.
Lord, Lord.
Oh no.
Now maybe that pussy possessed that dick.
Yes, dicks can be as well. Lord. Oh my God. It's true, but the purpose
'Cause
of, like she's
listen,
saying, because that's the number one way to get it in somebody or out. Is that's a portal. That's a portal. That's a portal.
Travel
I
through that
got.
pussy portal.
Yeah, man. That is
You can't
crazy.
get rid of. You can't get rid of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, it's like a
Man.
fish you throw
They
in the
will not
water, that
leave
motherfucker hop
because
right
they
back
are
in the boat.
spiritually tied to you. Spiritually and mentally tied to you.
Alpha. Freshman Gouda said it's like a
You
fish.
watch.
He said Freshman Gouda is like a fish that you throw out into the water and then jump back in the boat.
Motherfucker say, nah, nigga, I'm back.
I ain't leaving.
Can
I
I
ain't
can
leaving.
I tell a story?
Go ahead.
Okay. Imagine a man who thought he was up for the challenge.
Ooh.
You know, what's his name? Face Off. Nicolas Cage and Face Off. He says, "I can eat a peach for hours."
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say a young man tried to do that, and he found himself curled up on, a few centimeters of mattress that wasn't soaked. How do you think he felt?
He a little wet,
And
ain't
she
he?
just
Yeah.
walked away.
Ooh.
She just walked away into the night, disappeared into the darkness.
Ooh.
He either gonna be, his thirst is gonna be quenched, or that nigga gonna be parched. And he gonna need some more.
Yeah. He's gonna definitely be confused because I don't know. You said he didn't fulfill, so she wasn't fulfilled in that story.
No. You don't understand what I'm saying. Listen
She
to the
just got
story
Break it
again.
down.
I'm not gonna tell it all over.
Okay, break it down. Break it down. My fault.
He was curled. The man was curled up in a fetal position on a few inches of mattress. It wasn't soaked with the life-giving nectar.
So you put him in that.
And she,
Go ahead.
I'm just saying she's somebody I know. You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
you know. Yeah, your
She
friend.
got
Your
up,
friend. I got
got up and walked away. My friend got up and walked away and disappeared into the dark.
Now, this could be a couple of different things.
Like she could have broke him off so much that he had to be in the
What's
fetal
those
position. Like,
cuckolds? It could have been a cuckold situation where his ass just went to Betty bye-bye while she was over there getting her life stroked away by
Yeah.
Tommy the big boy.
maybe he got a Charlie horse.
She put that snap on him and he just went Betty bye-bye because he was good. You know how
I'm not talking about penetration.
I didn't
No,
say
I know.
nothing about
Nothing touched
penetration.
him,
I
yeah.
said
Oh.
she put that snapper on him.
Put the
Didn't
snap
say
on him.
where, but she put it on him, and he went to sleep like
Like a little
you
baby.
know what I'm saying.
That's a whole nother level. So that's like she ain't touch him and he's still just Lord. That's a whole nother world. That goes into the tantric topics we talk about where you can be able to have sex without actually touching the person. And that's a
Just
whole
rub your
nother
snap
level.
all up in the. Don't even touch it. You
Don't
feel
touch the
heat
snap.
You can both arrive. You can both arrive at the same time
Wait,
Yeah.
so
without
you feel the vulva
You know.
vibration.
Oh, yeah.
penetration.
on your face.
That's very true.
That means you enjoying your job. You know what I'm saying? You enjoying what's on your plate.
Well,
It's fucking delicious. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. It's a lot. I've had some delicious appetizers.
Eat up.
enjoy it. I don't put it.
Eat up.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. It's
Why
a lot of
wouldn't
ways. Wow. Well, listen. This is what we'll say. People that are like, because we're getting ready to come to that point. Let me see. We're almost there. But just saying this in short, we'll say this in general. You got to be able to have your mind open in order to be able to explore the person that you're actually with. If it's just for play, I guess, then it's self-explanatory. It's for play. You know what I mean? If you're going to ride a bike for play, you're not a BMX bike rider professionally. You can fall off of it. You know, it is what it is. But if you're saying that I want to go pro, you got to take a lot of stuff into consideration. And if you guys are both connecting in a certain type of way, you got to make sure both of you guys are not afraid or allow fear to step in between you guys actually connecting it yourself. Meaning, don't be afraid to explore the other person at your wit's body. Don't be afraid to be able to be vulnerable in that position. Appreciate you. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable in that position to allow yourself to be in that space, because there's a whole nother realm past just the physical sex, the smacking in the cheeks and all that. It's a whole nother realm under it. It's a whole nother realm underneath it if you're allowed to be able to fully let go. If you're allowed to be able to fully connect to that person in that oneness. Like we were talking about, from praying together, from doing certain things together. It really is a connection that happens in that once you're able to go free. Once you're able to be free. Otherwise, you're just enjoying the act. You're just doing it. You might as well masturbate, being honest. It's equivalent to like a masturbation if you're not utilizing it for what it is. It's masturbation and you're getting demons along with you and spirits along with you. But I would just recommend definitely, like I said, not to be jumping into a afraid position, but keeping your mind open in order for you guys to really create and utilize sex for what it's really meant. It's to create and multiply. It didn't just say multiply what? It didn't say what? It said be fruitful and multiply. That's a deep one in itself. It just said be fruitful and multiply.
And you know you're supposed to use that as a manifestation.
And it's a manifestations tool. So you using that, multiply it.
You're supposed to be saying your affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Got him.
Damn.
He's saying affirmation. Gouda is in there skiing, talking about
You're supposed to be hitting that nigga.
slope
Oh,
Gouda,
shit.
slope Gouda in there getting the damn manifestation strokes.
Hey, and when you bust, That's the creation. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
Let there be
Here it
light.
come. Let there be light, nigga. And you ain't a lion, boy. Let
And it was.
boom. As I speak, it's so big, nigga. I am.
Hit it in the eye so she can see it.
Said you ever
I'm
heard
just
of Big
playing.
Bang Theory, boy? They was talking about him.
They said Big Bang Theory. They was overhearing. They was overhearing something happening in the ethers.
He was big banging.
Big
That boy said,
banging.
"He my dog, you know that."
Let there be light.
Too hard.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Like Lomo is just. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. All right, we're done. All right, so yeah, this is a definitely good show. We definitely hit a couple of points. We did make some jokes, but it's the truth. We have to be able to open up our minds to be more freer, to be able to have discussions like this. You'll be surprised once you're able to step into your true self. Allow yourself to accept another person's energy and allow them to accept your energy. And in that space of you guys connecting, there's many things that can happen. It's nothing for you to be afraid of. Of course, be cautious, but you don't have to be afraid when it comes to connecting or sharing yourself with anybody. We're here down here to do that. That's what we're here to do. We're here to share ourselves with others. It's just a part of the whole get down. So I would just recommend to just, do it wisely, not, like I said, frivolous and everywhere. But if you're able to have somebody or someone that you can actually connect with, then do that and utilize that thing. Utilize that thing. Who told you? They say you give you permission to go do it.
You got permission to slang that thing.
Never sell yourself short. Never ever sell
to
yourself
work
short.
that thing. Don't you go slanging that thing, man, and tell them
Go
you
slang it in the spirit.
Don't
Go
you do
slang
that, man.
it. What she say? Some ordained penis?
Not slang in
Get you some
the
proper
spirit.
instructions for you go slinging that thing there. Don't you just do that there.
Help me, Lord. Help her. Help her.
But
Hopefully the ones that have it
never-
here. They can see what's up. What'd you
I
say,
know
Alpha?
you hear me. I know you hear me.
Go ahead, Alpha.
I said never sell yourself short in the act of coitus. And when I say that, I mean, don't never not get your money.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you better
Lord,
get
that's
all
another
of
whole
it.
conversation. Talking about not get your money.
You better get every dollar.
Orgasm is
Yes.
sexually euphoric.
Yes. Make sure you get yours.
Spiritually
And if
euphoric.
that person's with you and they trying to fall asleep, you better wake their ass back up and say, you ain't done
I
nothing.
need
You
to
ain't
put
done.
this in the
Even
bank, bro.
even if they suck, if they suck, you need to train
You
them,
better coach
Hey,
him.
you
show them what they need
Hit that. Hold up, bro.
to get you where
You
you
better
need to
keep
go
trying. You better
every
keep
single
trying.
time.
You can suck all you want. You better keep trying. First you don't succeed.
Hey, you tell
Dust
that
yourself
nigga-
off and try
Hold on.
You
again.
tell him you gonna be here all night, boy. You better get it right.
What'd you say, Love Always?
You're sucking, and I need you to learn how to blow.
Yes. They work. You work at the same thing. You drink drinks, don't you? You drink, you got a straw on it, right? You almost there. You almost there. All right. Anyway, so we out here. We out here. All right. So we appreciate you guys. We're gonna say the shout outs real fast. Thank you guys for tuning in once again to HMS Network. We thank you for definitely being around for the show. And we thank you that we're going to real quick and have everybody give their shout outs before we leave. Starting with myself. If you need to contact me on Instagram, you can see it Blic333. That's BLIC 333. Put that right after that. The sign of alchemy. Actually, 333. That's a quick little thing. You got to know that. Also, you can reach us at YouTube. YouTube is HMS Network. That's HMS Network. If you type in live, LIVE, you'll be able to see the last shows that we do. There's a whole list on that. Also, our website, hitmakersociety.com. Hitmakersociety.com. You can be able to check out some of the things. You go all the way to the bottom. You'll be able to see all of our work. A couple of things that we've done. We do a lot of things: commercials, gigs, music, comedy, skits, all of the above. So we appreciate that. We thank you. It looks like we got Alpha Snatch. She's still on here. Alpha, we're still live on the dang show. Alpha, can you give us a way for us to be able to contact you without showing your friend? Yeah. How can we be able to contact you, Alpha, if we want to be able to get a tarot reading or love advice?
You can contact me from Dr. Valentine Bones on BIGO, Valentine Bones Esquire on Instagram, and with the HMS Network.
Got him. Dr. Valentine, Bone and Bones. And then also, Love Always. If we need to be able to get in contact with you, how can we reach you?
HMS Network or on my IG or BIGO at Love More. All the vowels. Look.
Got him. Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, all right. So I appreciate that. One time, we got one more in the house, Freshmayne Gouda. If anybody got to get in contact with you, Sir Reed Bobby, how is this going to happen?
Well, if you're looking for tunes, man, you're trying to get your ears blessed one time, just go to wherever you listen to music. Go to the search bar, type in FRESHMAYNE. That's one word. Hit the big long bar, also known as the space bar.
Space.
Hit that GOUDA. Pick a song, any one of those beautiful pictures.
Go through.
Click one, turn the volume up on that bitch, and let your ears be blessed. Bam.
Got
If you
it.
like that bitch, download that joint. If you don't like it, pick another one.
Yeah,
Find
choose
one
another
you
one.
like.
You can
know what
find
I'm
one.
saying?
You can find
Share
one.
it, like it, do all that.
You can do it.
Need 1,000 of y'all to do that. We go to BET, I go to BET, shit, we can get the TRL, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
ABC.
Let's go. You know what I'm
1, 2,
saying? If you looking to collab, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk to me, maybe hop in my man's videos, hop in the script or something, hit me on IG, man. Talk to me, I talk back. We're going to type in FRESHMAYNE, no space bar. We're going to hit that shift and underscore, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be GOUDA again. Look for the fly guy, look something like me, man. Holla at me. Also, if you're looking for the recap of the vault, you can go type all that in on YouTube. FRESHMAYNE spacebar GOUDA. Holla at me.
Got him. All right. Okay, looks like we did that once again. Another successful show. Like I said, we were talking about not being afraid of sex. Don't be afraid of getting that thing. In the nicest way you can say that. That sounds so crazy. I think about how I've grown.
Make sure you get it every
How
time.
you've grown to be able to have a conversation like that. That is crazy. All right, and so as Apollonia right now is on her way to get some. No, I'm just joking. I'm just playing. We will see.
No, I am not. I went to the store to get a
I'm just joking.
You know what I was thinking in my head? I was like overnight, like an overnight package, like an overnight flight. I was thinking like, how can you do it again?
Damn.
I was thinking that earlier. I was like, how can good to the ounce snatch? Because I believe in my heart, like my radar is going off. Like, so,
You must have did
and I
something.
definitely
Gouda. He
know.
took the glasses off today. Gouda is driving her crazy today. I don't know what it is. He took the glasses off for 2 seconds, put the contacts in. He said,
I ain't even got no
You know what I
contacts
mean,
in,
love.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean,
Superman
love.
out here, boy.
Yeah, that's
The radar's going off. You know what I'm saying? Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I got you.
Hey.
All right, so we appreciate you guys, though. We are done for the show today. Thank you, guys. Everybody out there, shout out. We thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Making Society HMS Network. Thank you guys. Like I said, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can be able to tune in to us on here on our YouTube. Tomorrow we have an improv show. If you tune in at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again, we are doing actually comedy skit. So holla at us on there for BIGO or on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all once again. And we are out this thing. As we ski on out of this thing. Gotta make some phone. It's time to make some phone.
I know how to ski too.
It's time to get some
I know
light
how to
breaks.
ski too.
Light breaks in the light.
No hands on that
He said,
thing.
"Sir,
No
boy,
hands on that
let me
thing.
get out of here before Apollonia get pregnant on live."